You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning, the news behind the headlines.
As I stated in the last segment, a number of people are banking on if the economy tanks. I don't know if they personally want the economy to tank. I don't. I got a lot of things I got to do for our school, our promotion, and our building and everything, so we don't need to tank down the economy. But if it did tank, Trump would not lose one voter. They would simply say it's Hillary Clinton, her cabal, she's the one that's working. It's Jay Powell of the Fed that's working with Hillary and Bill Clinton or working with Obama to try to make Trump look bad. So they will worship him even more if the economy tanks. If we go into a deep recession, Trump will get worshiped even more. So we said that. But the other thing is that if the collapse of Trump, if somehow or another the Chinese religious group Falun Gong and the Russian people that are working the computer cannot get Trump reelected, which they have a very strong potential of doing it. I don't care how many people gonna vote and pull the levers in California and New York and every place else. Trump has an inside straight where he can get elected illegally, like he got elected illegally the first time, and can watch the numbers come in from Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and finally rejiggle everything and everywhere and win the electoral college again. So I think what I want to say, Trump has a strong potential of winning the re-election, but let's say it collapses. There are two things that we need to keep in mind if Trump loses his second term and he collapses. There are three things. One is a suicide, but we've said that. What I want to point up now, we can just about be sure there's going to be civil war starting with guerrilla warfare. You think these Japheth boys walking into restaurants or walking into Walmart killing people and walking in schools killing people? Now, that's for people with a lot of mental problems, to be sure, but also their problems is not psychological disorder, it's a racial mental problem, which a lot of white people have, black people too. Both black and white people got racial mental disorders. And not that they're psychologically impaired from knowing how to put on their socks or tie their shoes. Oh, they can do that, but they're racially impaired. Black and white folk, let's get that straight. But we're gonna see civil war if Trump collapses. We're gonna see war in the Middle East if Trump collapses. If Trump collapses, we're going to see Iran attack Israel if Trump collapses. If Trump collapses, we're going to see the Palestinians attack Israel. We're going to see the West Bank erupt if Trump collapses. This is a bit of a news blog we do looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I am he. I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.